Just told wife I'm making a video in the bedroom and she's frantically tidying up now.
Just turn it off.
What?
Stop being a dick.
Stop being a dick. Is it tidy enough for me to make a video now?
Just stop it.
Right, we're starting off in my bedroom today. I'm going to make something for my cupboard. So we've got loads of cupboard space in this house. And I will just show you. This cupboard, that's my wife's. Got another set of drawers here, but that's my wife's. Another set of drawers here, that's my wife's. We've got a built-in cupboard here outside the bedroom, but that's my wife's. You can tell it's my wife's because everything's neatly folded and in its place. And then finally we've got these sliding door cupboards. So this middle here, this is my wife's. This side here, this is my wife's. And then we come to mine. So, this is mine. Yeah, right, so this is mine, you know. That's not mine from the floor up. So I've got 8 little cupboards here. Shoes and that in the bottom. So basically these 4 here are what consists of my clothes. But I don't need more than that, to be honest. I can't even keep this tidy, so God knows I would keep more tidy. But this is a mess. The only one that's half decently tidied is this one here, and that's because I've got one there for my socks and one there for my new socks that I've never used yet. Look at this, you won't believe this. These I bought on a caravan holiday when I was 46 years old, 10 years ago, and that's, you know, they were a bargain at the time, so I've never even opened them. These are Christmas presents that I've had. But I can't even bring myself to open these new socks until I've worn my others out. So them's my bunch of new socks anyway. I keep telling myself, right, when I take my socks off, if they've got holes in, I'll throw them away. And then I think, well, if I've worn them and I've put them in wash and they've come out of wash, and I'll just wear them another once. But I think what I'm going to do for the next few weeks, I'm going to start throwing away my old Ollie socks. So that's the only drawer or part of the cupboard that's any sort of organisation to it. The rest of it, I just tend to throw stuff in there and use what's at the front. That's my work gear. That's my sort of, I think they're jeans and stuff, and then I've got t-shirts and stuff there, and then the bottom ones are just shoes and slippers and some sports gear. Shoes on the bottom. But the problem is, because they go so far back, whatever I put in the back I can never get to anywhere. And this one goes so far, I've got to take it somewhere. So this wardrobe we'll put in on a chimney breast wall. So this one isn't too deep. That's only 2 foot deep. And this one, that's 3.5 foot deep, because that goes down the side of the chimney breast. And the problem is I put stuff in there and it's so far back I can't reach it, and then other stuff get in the front, and then it just gets a mess. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to try and make this a little bit more easy to use. So I've got an idea. I'm probably going to do these 2 first and see how that goes, and then if that works, I'll have to design something else better for this side, because there's this lip here as well that I have to get past. So I'm going to do these 2 first and try and make that a bit more organised, so I can get to the stuff at the back without rifling everything through and put it on the bed. Anyway, I've waffled on enough, I'm just going to crack on with it now. Originally, when I had this idea to improve this thing in my bedroom, I was going to make it out of pallet wood, but I've been thinking about it this week, and this is why it suddenly sort of occurred to me again to to revisit this project, because I've got this old bookcase that's been standing in the way for 12 months now, and I want it out of the way. You know, it's taking up a good, well, it's taking up a good foot of real estate, and it's no good where it is. And I know deep down in my heart I don't really want to make it into a bookcase and try and sell it. I'd rather make something useful out of it. So from useless bookcase to hopefully something useful in my bedroom that's going to improve things in my bedroom. Because believe me, things need improving in my bedroom. Right, I'll crack on. So I'm going to use this. Annoyingly, I've took these shelves out, and top and bottom, and they're so light, I don't think there's anything inside there. I think that's like a wood frame with a veneer top on it, I'm sure it. Look at that. What absolute rubbish. Got cardboard inside to stop it flexing. I mean, I know the people have got to make a profit on stuff, but come on, my God. I'm lost for words. Absolute friggin' rubbish. So where I thought I had 6 shelves to play with, I've got nothing. All I've got is the sides. So they're all for throwing away. Do you know what? I think the sides are the same. I refuse to make anything out of wooden cardboard. Well, gets even worse, doesn't it? Even the sides of this laminated cardboard, absolute junk. I'm annoyed because I've had this bookcase sat in my garage for at least 12 months, taking up space, thinking it's a decent bit of wood, I'm going to do something with that one day. And it turns out to be absolute junk. I've had it modern day furniture. If you're going to recycle any modern day stuff, let this be a warning to you. This is absolute crap. Well, at least I've got my space back. Right, that's what you might call knackered job up a little bit. But I still want to make this thing that I was going to make today. So what I've also got is these old cupboard doors. So that would have been in there like that. I had a surround. I give one of these to Cal Pope the other day, and at least I know this is oak and it's proper wood. It's not bloody cardboard like that cheap crap. I'm still annoyed about that. So I'm going to try and make out of these. I think they're going to be a little bit smaller. Anyway, we'll see. I'm sure we can adapt and overcome. Right, let's crack on. think I've got enough here. I think the next thing to do is tidy them all up and get rid of all these rough edges. So I've cut all these to size now, that's what I want. So that's basically how it's going to go. I've tidied all the edges up on the bandsaw to make them all square. And we've got a front piece on like that. And then I've cut this template out. So this is going to be what you see at the front. So that I get all three the same. I've cut that template out. I'm just going to transfer that marking onto here. And then I'm going to cut this out on the bandsaw. Right, here we go then. I've managed to condense everything that was in that cupboard down into 4 separate drawers. Well, not quite. I did have 9 high-vis vests in there that I didn't even know about. So they were sort of lurking in amongst my stuff, but I don't need any of them. I need them at work, you know, 2, 3 in each van, so we've got them on site. But everything else, the shallow drawer I'm using for t-shirts. I've got 9 t-shirts in there. Got 4 pair of work trousers in there, another pair of work trousers, a body warmer, sweatshirt and a couple of hats.
And then some of the stuff that I don't wear quite as much, like high-vis trousers, we have to wear that colour when we're working for British Rail. And a couple more pair of trousers, I think they're a pair of Pratt work shorts. So, I'm pretty chuffed with that. I managed to condense that all down into them 4 little drawers. So this is how it's going to work. The ones I use least, I put it on the bottom. Right, there you go. Chuffed to bits for that. I think it looks really good, and it's going to make it a lot easier for finding my clothes now. I just need to sort the other side out now. That's another video. See you later.